studio.
I'm in the studio.
Go to content.
Okay. Did you load up a thing and see if you can hear Grim talk?
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah. Oop, there's two. Grim talk. Hello. Hello. He's not talking.
No.
Anyway.
What was that? Did he say something?
No. Bricks and minifigs.
The kid just came out with a video like a few hours, ago this morning.
Yeah.
It was only a minute long. He's getting sued by them. He can't say shit. He can't even release a video. Then his third video, because they're suing him.
Okay.
It's fucked up. It's fucked up.
Yeah. Well, my problem is though, there's so many more atrocities and stuff I read about that are way worse than that day. So I'm like, okay, this kid over bricks and minifigs is not that big.
It's big. It's a $400 million company, and they can't.
No, I know.
Afford $200,000 or $100,000 or whatever. Come on. They're putting themselves in the hole. That's the problem.
Oh
now
yeah.
They're probably saying, "Oh, it's defamation" or something stupid like that. Grim. Where'd you go?
I don't know. Oh, wow, it's only like a 5-second delay. Not even 5 seconds delay right now.
On what?
Twitch. Usually it's a lot longer than that.
YouTube is a lot longer.
Oh, yeah. I don't know where Grim went.
So you're gonna have to talk into your mic.
Oh, yeah. Hello. 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 Hello.
I'm getting my dinner!
What?
I'm getting my dinner, he said.
It's not 6 yet! Don't come to my fucking trailer until 6! Fucking Christ, I'll talk to my agent about working with you fucking amateur.
He doesn't sound like he's loud enough.
Hello? Hello? Yeah, that seems okay. That seems fine, yeah, for me
He's okay?
anyway. No, for me, it seems okay.
Okay.
But I don't know about him.
Put him to 100.
I know, I'm fine.
No, we're just because the last podcast, your voice didn't come through
At all.
At all.
at all.
And you can't check to see if it's working?
That's what we're checking now. This time.
Jesus Christ. The Tech Prime for sure. We know everything about tech. Be right back. Yeah, 2 minutes.
He's coming through now. Yeah, he's
All right.
good. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Let me turn off the AC until we die. Ugh. My phone shut off.
It actually isn't that warm outside right now.
Yeah, but that makes it warm. The computer.
Oh.
It gets really warm. Like, I was just playing 007 and it was getting warm. I had to turn it on.
You guys are used to being naked around each other. Just
You need,
do that.
you need to get an AMD processor, a little less heat.
That's not going to help. I didn't hear. Just so you know, I wasn't hearing the air conditioner at all when you guys had it running.
Oh, you didn't?
No. You don't hear mine, and mine's blaring.
Yeah, but you're on, when you talk, that's when it activates. We're not on active talk.
Yeah, but you don't hear it when I'm talking.
No.
So it doesn't matter.
But you hear the AC.
I do
right?
hear it in post. Yes. Every time.
I hear nothing when you talk at all times. I hear absolutely nothing coming through.
Yeah, but I'm also listening to the podcast in studio with studio headphones and stuff. So.
Yeah, I bet you no one hears it, though.
In post. No, you do hear it. I can tell, like, once I hear it, if I listen to other podcasts, I know exactly, like, what's going on in the background. Like, oh, they left something on. I can hear it right away. You can't unhear it.
All right, ready?
Yeah. Hello, everybody. We have returned, and we're going to get into, in the beginning, we're going to get into a little bit of all the game releases that have happened in the last, like, couple days or so, because there's been more than a handful announced, and then we are going to get into what is old is new again, because the gaming industry, it's not going in a great direction, and Steam numbers are higher for decade-old games, which is insane. So they're getting major updates or major expansions or DLCs. So we're going to get into what this says about the gaming industry and where it's going, and should games, have we plateaued for video games? Have we reached the plateau? You know what I mean? Has it hit that mark? We're not in the era from, like, when Super Nintendo and then PlayStation came out, where it was, oh my God, this is revolutionary. We're no longer in those stages anymore. Yeah. Like, we're going to get a little bit of high fidelity in the next one, slightly. If you blink or if you squint, you might see it. That's about what we're getting. So, and that's kind of where the gaming industry, but we'll get more into that in detail and stuff. But it shows that we possibly plateaued probably about a decade ago in gaming. So, and where we go from here, well, we'll just have to see. Mm-hmm. So, but before that, there's been a handful of games announced, obviously. going on from the PlayStation thing, the Nintendo event going on. So, yeah. Ungranted, most of the Nintendo ones
Intentionally even out Xbox.
yeah, most of the Nintendo ones were literally just like Switch 2 update versions, whatever, which was dumb.
Some of them, not all, not a lot.
A huge portion were all Switch 2 updates.
Okay,
Some people thought they were new games. I'm like, no, that game was on the Switch.
like what?
Huh?
Like what? Because I was watching it.
Oh yeah, no, there's more than a handful.
I don't care because the new
remember.
Zelda game is enough. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah,
A Zelda remake is enough. I don't care.
yeah, and a lot of people don't realize like a handful of those games that say Switch 2, you can play them on the Switch actually.
Huh?
You can play them on the Switch. They'll let you play them on the Switch. Like the Tamagotchi one, you can play on the Switch.
Well,
The
didn't that come out on the
Pokepia,
Switch?
no, just on the Switch too. But you can play it on the Switch one.
That makes no sense.
So there's some games like that. But anyway. So we've been a while here. So anyway, guys, it's been a little bit. We're gonna get some gaming. We're also in the second half going to get into Bazinga is doing his research over here. He wants to get into the bricks and minifigs thing because he's been following it. So
Oh, I'm not going to be there for the second half. Bummer.
Why not?
Because dude, it'll be 7 o'clock. I got to fucking take a shower and go to bed. I got work in the morning.
But we always play 6 to 8 when we play games.
What's your point?
That's a pretty good one.
I don't, dude. I am not a media guy. I hate sitting through the second half and talking about movies and shit I don't care about. If you want me to sit for the bricks and mini thing, I can do that. But I'm not going to sit through the crap. When Nate's second half always full of crap. No,
we
one
only
cares
have like what, one topic besides that.
yeah,
It's just talking about AI,
Yeah.
and then the bricks and minifigs thing.
Yeah, I don't care at all about AI. So if you want to do the bricks and mini thing first, fine. But I have nothing to contribute for that other shit.
yeah.
And whenever I sit here for the second half and I have nothing to contribute, I sit there for 20 minutes and then I make a bad joke and then I sit here for another 20 minutes and do nothing.
Oh, like I do during the game portion.
Oh my god.
Yeah, kind of.
God. Anyway, and it's funny because we're talking about almost decade-long old games, and the one thing we still play normally is PUBG, and that's approaching a decade really quickly. So
It just hit 9 years. Didn't it?
yeah, so and that's getting a major update, going to get a major jump to Unreal Engine 5. So okay, it's another one. I didn't even have that on the list, and that's another one. There's a handful of games I actually didn't have on the list. I found after the fact, like Medieval 2, Rome 2. Yeah, there's a handful. But yeah. But PUBG is fun. It still stands up to this day, aside from the hackers, but that's every single multiplayer game out there.
We were looking up. I was looking up numbers yesterday of like the hackers,
Yeah.
and it was like 3 to 5% or something per lobby in PUBG.
Yeah, it's worse. It's when I was watching this video on Call of Duty, current Call of Duty multiplayer, they're saying it's around 40% of every lobby.
Really?
It's really bad.
Wow.
Really bad. So, yeah. But Call of Duty's got to the point where it's like some people think that they let it slide because they want to keep the numbers up to the investors.
Mm-hmm.
Because now that they're owned by Microsoft too and stuff like that, they want to keep these numbers up so they can keep money coming in, so they just don't care. They just let it flow.
Damn investors.
So, well.
They ruin everything.
No, taking your company public ruins everything.
Which creates investors.
Yeah.
Not the investors like at the beginning. Yo, I got this idea. If you want to help, put a couple $1,000s into it.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just a racket. Let's put our company on this legal gambling.
Basically.
Yeah. So yeah.
And that's what funds it.
Yeah. So, and that's what happens. It screws everything up. But yeah, we've been playing just PUBG and stuff lately.
Yeah, I've been playing 007.
Oh yeah, the new 007.
It's fantastic. I love it.
Zero 007.
007.
Oh yeah, because it's like origin story kind of thing.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, it's really good. I didn't play it for a few days because I wanted to slow down and not finish it so fast. I've already put probably 12 hours into it.
Uh-huh.
That's a lot for me, So they say it's like a 20-hour game.
Okay.
So that's fine.
It's longer than most Call of Duties.
It's
a lot longer than
any
most
Call of Duty.
Most Call of Duties are only like 8 hours.
Yeah. But no, it's really good.
Yeah. The question is the replayability.
It has another mode. I haven't checked it out, but I think it's just probably time trials or something like that. Redo the mission on a harder difficulty. Things like that.
Oh yeah,
I have no care for that.
I used to love doing that on GoldenEye. After I beat GoldenEye, going through and redoing the missions as fast as possible. It was so much fun.
No, it wasn't. That shit was a fucking nightmare.
I don't like
Did it for all the cheats to be unlocked, but it was a goddamn nightmare doing that shit.
I don't know. I used to have a lot of fun doing that, especially on some of my favorite maps. But that's what it is, though. I mean, it was a time. Obviously, it's very archaic now. In 64 GoldenEye, it's like, holy crap, how did I ever play that? But that was the height of gaming controls at the time.
At the time.
Yeah, for consoles anyway.
No.
And then PlayStation came out.
Wait.
Yeah.
Stop. Are you talking about GoldenEye?
Yeah.
No.
No,
you're wrong.
Okay, but yeah, it was like, I mean, it's hard to think back, but now you're like, wow, why did I tolerate that? But it's what we had.
Yeah.
No, that is not true. 1997.
But obviously, and then PlayStation came along and added their dual analog and like completely broke that idea.
It didn't come out with dual analog.
No, that was later on.
I didn't even know they like.
That was later on.
I had a PlayStation 1. I didn't even know they had an analog stick.
Yeah, later on,
later on.
The site, their life, they started adding the first dual analog.
At that time, the internet was barely a thing. So.
Yeah. And I can't remember if I ever had. I think I did have dual analog for the PlayStation, but I don't remember.
I didn't. And then I'm like, how did I play these like Tony Hawk without analog sticks? That's insane.
Yeah, no, I know. I've said the same thing. When I've like played Tony Hawk on like one of my handhelds or something, I'm like, and tried using just the D-pad. I'm like, I don't know how I did that. I don't know how I did that.
Strange. Yeah.
I did it somehow, but it worked. But it was probably a pain in the ass.
Yeah. Nintendo 64 was the first console I played with the analog stick, and then I got a PlayStation later on.
Yeah, the PS2 was when analogs were like, holy crap, and this was like the format.
Yeah, that's when you're like, okay, goodbye, Nintendo
like,
64 controller.
Time Splitters was absolutely great. Like, holy shit, like the dual analog stick for it, I was like, holy shit, this is how a shooter should be on a console.
That's the first one.
Well,
I tried playing.
Well, I say console because like PC was like way better still at the time.
Yeah.
It still is better, but
when I tried playing old PlayStation first-person shooters, I'm like, ew. Like,
oh yeah,
Medal of Honor without an analog stick is like awful.
Well, yeah, it's like somewhere between Doom and I don't even know. It's so weird.
Well, at least Doom you didn't have to aim.
No, just had
just left and
straight
right.
fire. Yeah, it was, but it's fun.
Yeah.
Anyway, we got a bunch of games here we have to get through. So,
What do you want to start with?
Okay, so what are the, because we're not getting through every game, but so the state of play, what games stuck out to you guys? I didn't watch the state of play, but the only game that really caught my eye when I was looking at the briefing was the new Control game. But
no, Wolverine and God of War.
Wolverine looks really good.
God of War looks really good. I don't want to play as a chick, but if you actually sit back and read about it, that game sounds fucking amazing.
I'm not a probably because I've just never played any of the God of Wars. That's probably not.
Well, I'm not sure if it was Bazinga or it might have been John B. But I was explaining to him that they're running the game parallel to the other games, so events that happened in the other game are happening at the same time. So, for example, in the trailer, there is a scene where these new gods look up at the sky in this underworld and they see this purple explosion of light in the cutscene. That's exactly what's happening what was it? When Kratos blows the horn of Ragnarok that
Yeah.
starts the War of Ragnarok. So they're seeing that happen as he blows the horn, and they're like interacting with it. And then there's another scene where like Kratos dies during a fight with Thor, and Thor brings him back to life so he can beat his ass some more. When he dies, his spirit goes into the underworld, and since time travels differently, one of the scenes from the trailer is him appearing in front of his wife because that's when he died
Yeah.
in the thing. So they're parallelizing events in what do you call it? Doing parallel the events that happened in the games with what's going on with her in the underworld. So there's going to be a lot of cross reference shit going on, which makes it the story sound way better.
Yeah.
Like, I am very interested now, as much as I don't want to play as a chick because I like Kratos, but I'm not that offended by it because they're doing like a remake of the whole first series.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I'll get my new God of War, and he's not. It's not like they're replacing him permanently, kind of thing. There'll probably be something with his son as the main character in the next one.
And then they'll make a It Takes Two God of War where you play as him and her
Oh yeah.
together co-op.
Yeah.
These companies are very lazy about that. Like, for example, the Witcher 4, they're like, the main character is going to be Ciri. You're going to play as Ciri, and I'm like, how about instead you make the main character all three of the people that people want to play as, and you maybe have the player play as each one of them for a certain amount of time, 10, 15 hours in an open world setting. You know how they split it up between like continents in the second game?
Yeah.
Do that, have each one of them on a different continent, have them play through each one of them, and then the back half of the game is all three of them fighting together, and you get to swap control of characters while you're playing.
That would
No,
be cool.
we're just gonna do Ciri. No, I like Ciri, but I don't want to just play as Ciri. I'd like to play as Jennifer. I'd like to play as Geralt. At least before you pass the torch on, or just move on and do another single player game. Give me a fucking co-op with AI people.
Yeah.
I don't need other players, but
Yeah.
I would like to have a party this time. I'm pretty sure you can fucking do it.
Well, yeah, they could
You sold
easily.
40 million copies. You got time and money.
Yep.
Apparently,
fucking
in Wolverine, you can go into the settings and change the gore.
Yes. Yeah, I saw that, which is good.
I guess it's pretty wild.
Oh yeah. Well, he's got razor blades for fingers. My God.
For fingers. Yeah.
He's pretty much Freddy Krueger, okay? So, what do you want? This ain't no Spider-Man.
Well, I'm hoping it doesn't play too much like the Spider-Man games.
I'm sure they're using close to the same engine.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So,
But like with gore.
yeah. Oh yeah, it's gonna be brutal. It's gonna be,
Oh.
yeah. But I'm wondering if it'll let. Well, obviously the Spider-Man will let you too. If you can change the costume so he looks more like, without the stupid yellow suit. I like
I'm
Wolverine as
sure.
character, but his suit looks ridiculous. It always has. But yeah,
There's the brown one.
yeah,
I'm sure they'll have
yeah. They'll have other suits.
unlockables.
I'm sure they're gonna have other suits and shit from different franchises and stuff, which will be cool. But yeah. But yeah, those are the ones that obviously. Any others that stick out to you? Obviously, I already said Control.
No, but
The new Silent Hill.
Oh yeah,
Oh, Stuntman Hollywood. I liked the Stuntman game that came out years ago.
yeah.
And when I was watching this trailer, I was like, "Oh, Fast and Furious car. I wonder what this is." And then it had Kit, and I'm like, "Oh, Kit. That's interesting. Why don't we just have the DeLorean?" And then the DeLorean shows up. I'm like, "Oh, okay." A-Team van, which didn't show up, but then it went. I'm like, "Is this Stuntman?" And then boom, Stuntman Hollywood. I'm like,
yeah.
"Okay,
Yeah.
all right. I think I'll try that."
Yeah.
I'm
That
definitely
could be fun.
interested. Yeah. I just remember playing it when it came out, and it was like, get close and overtake. Okay, you did that stuff, and you did it around, and then it was kind of tough sometimes. Oh, there's like a Jurassic Park game coming out. It's not Jurassic Park, but
Lost World, yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh, and then they announced Until Dawn
Yeah.
too.
So anyway, let's get into the second list, which is your whatever.
What do you got? Game Fest or PC Gaming Show?
The PC gaming show, I think, yeah. The PC.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, is the one I want.
I didn't even watch the PC gaming show. I just waited for people to tell me. If
In truth, there wasn't much actually.
Yeah, there was a lot of
there's, but the only thing that
stuff.
interests me is a game I wish I need to get back into is Company of Heroes. Is a really good game. I haven't played it forever.
Well, I'm surprised you didn't say the Star Trek game.
This Star Trek is not gonna be that good.
What about Hack 95?
yeah, well, Star Trek hasn't been good for fucking.
No,
centuries.
it's like a building
Wait, can you
planet
wear
sim.
Can you wear
No.
a skirt?
It's not that. It's I've tried playing more than a handful of Star Trek games, even all the way back to like NES, and like none of them are really good at all. So
Except for that bridge control in VR game.
Oh yeah,
Which was
yeah.
kind of
well,
limited
no,
anyway.
Yeah, but no, it's not that. I'm sure I would like the story, but not no. But there's not a whole lot in this list that actually even stuck out to me.
Serious Sam's coming back.
Yeah.
Fair. There's some weird looking games. Other extras on top of games that came out before, like Abiotic Factor. It's like a multiplayer survival thing.
Yeah.
So a lot of these are hard to explain.
Some of them look interesting, but I don't know. I'd have to play a demo to really make a decision. Like, oh, is this actually going to be worth it to play? Which a lot of these will probably have demos on Steam and stuff to check out. But a lot of them are completely new titles, which is great. They could make a name for themselves. Who knows?
War Dogs. I gotta look what that was because that didn't look too bad.
There's Total War, Warhammer 40K. That is one I'm definitely going to play at some point. Definitely going to play. It's Warhammer 40K Total War, like 2.
Oh, Thief Remastered. That
Yeah.
came out a long time ago. There's
Yeah.
another oldie.
It's an oldie, yeah, but that's a remake though. It's not like updating to the original Thief or anything.
No, this is remastered.
Remastered, whatever. Yeah. Yeah, but a lot of these I don't have an opinion on because I can't judge it until I actually play it or play a demo because it's just like aside from like Warhammer Total War 40K, I know exactly what that'll be, and I know it's going to be incredible. It's going to be everything that's in Warhammer and a Total War game. It's going to be fucking awesome. So, but
Then we had
the biggest news:
Summer Games Fest.
Summer Games Fest. Did we already go through Summer Games? Oh, we didn't. No, we didn't.
No.
Did we already go through?
Street Fighter 6 Year 4 DLC character has a Final Fantasy character.
The what?
Yep.
The hell?
Yeah, Tifa.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, yeah.
it makes perfect sense. Her boobs have been around for a long time. Probably that didn't work.
Jesus.
Am I wrong? Look, I'm gonna make this real fucking clear. The best female character in Final Fantasy is Aerith, but everybody loves Tifa because of her boobs, and that's it.
Does everybody forget about Yuffie?
The Yuffie's annoying, dude. At least in all the remakes with the way they made her talk.
Oh, yeah, no,
And
I know.
she pisses you off because she steals your shit multiple times before you get her in the original game.
Yeah.
And that just annoys people like me who are like, I'm trying to just move on and grind. I don't want to spend a half an hour talking to this bitch who's stealing my shit. I wouldn't be talking to you because if you were stealing my shit, I would just cut you with Cloud Sword and be done with it.
So I don't know. It looks like Telltale's coming back or something because they have the Wolf Among Us 2 is coming
Yeah.
back.
I don't know if it's the original developers or anything, though.
It said Telltale. I don't know the people making it, but it's
Okay, we should
Telltale.
probably talk about the only game that matters that was announced.
We don't know who owns the IP, though.
Attack on Titan 3, Clutch.
But,
They did. There is a Gundam game coming out.
The only game that matters is Guild Wars 3.
Monster Hunter Wild Alliance. Oh, Nate's favorite game, Among Us. A story. There's a story mode now for Among Us.
oh.
I didn't see that.
But yeah, no, but Guild Wars 3 is going to be neat. The only thing for me, okay, so I played Guild Wars 2 for a little bit because I was kind of under the impression they got rid of the fetch quest thing, and they kind of did to a point. They made it so you didn't have to go back to complete the fetch quest.
MMOs will never get rid of fetch quest, dude. That's what MMO did. Jesus Christ. Please take the MMO out of my MMO.
Well, no, but just think of something more inventive, like make it so.
They did, dude. There's a million quests in that game just because you came across some of that a fetch quest when there's a million quests. This argument always triggers me with people in MMOs. There are like World of Warcraft has like 5,000 quests in like the first half of the game alone.
Yeah.
And like maybe 5% of them are fetch quests, and you're like, oh, fucking fetch quests. People just remember them because they're annoying, but there's billions of quests in that fucking game, dude. It's ridiculous the amount of stuff quests in that game.
Mm. Yeah, MMOs, you know you're gonna be doing fetch quests.
Yeah.
I didn't hear about
kind of
this
the
one.
point.
Star Wars Zero Company.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. We will see if they make it more entertaining. Because
you see, you're worried, but you're worried about the wrong shit because that's not what matters. I don't care if this fetch quest. I want the combat to be better. I want the character mechanics and development to be better. And I want better PvP.
I want a living world.
It had a living world.
No, I mean where if someone could come in and destroy the town you are doing quest for, and now that quest is gone.
No, that's stupid.
Why?
I'm glad you don't play. Go away. But good for you. Go along with more of your stupid ideas like that shit with fuck. I want to get shot in the leg and then I can't walk anymore when playing.
Oh yeah.
Like, no, that shit is stupid. That ruins games when people do stuff like that because it comes from someone who's naive. I'll give you a perfect example. I played Warcraft Classic, and the day they dropped the update that turned on honor farming, people couldn't play for 3 months because every single high-level zone had 100, 200 people all in groups running around killing each other, so you couldn't do anything other than PvP, which I love doing, but that's the stupid ideas that you have to balance. You cannot have a living world where everything gets destroyed because then people are going to go, well, I'm not coming back in a week when it's done being built to do this one stupid kill a rabbit quest. I'm just not going to play the game anymore. You have to balance that shit.
No, I agree but that's the same thing I feel as fetch quest. Like the fetch quest will stop me from playing a game. I'll be like, okay, I'm done. I'm not doing another fetch quest.
Yeah, but that's minuscule. That doesn't matter in comparison to I can't do any quest because the jackasses destroyed the town an hour ago, and we're in a living world so the town doesn't get rebuilt until people rebuild it, and it takes months to rebuild it. Like that's bad. If you want destruction and raiding, they should just allow people in guilds to not just build a guild hall. Maybe they build a guild town, and you can raid the guild towns and shit. And that way, you're not destroying everything and preventing people from doing what they want, doing everything, simply because PvP happened.
Because if you kill the whole living world, then what are you gonna do?
And that will happen. People pretend it won't, but that fucking will, dude. There will be a couple of guilds that absolutely annihilate 90% of the map, and then they'll have kill squads protecting the area that they didn't destroy, and you'll never be able to do anything. And then you'll have to go on forums and try to make like the Holy Alliance, and that will take months to do. Like, no, you don't want that. Not in an MMO.
Yeah, they did announce like Gundam Rogue Orbit. I was like, what?
Yeah, no, that could be cool. And obviously, the one thing that stuck out, I was gonna say, is the Last Ronin.
Yes, yeah.
That's gonna be
because they canceled like the movie or whatever. Did they? I thought they canceled. Was it the game or
the
movie
game
they canceled?
And then it got picked back up.
I guess yeah.
No, they canceled the movie. The movie's not being made.
So it was the movie.
Yeah, it was the movie.
All right.
The movie's not being made. Because the company that owns them are nothing but scumbags, and all they care about is money. And they want to
Nickelodeon.
Yeah, they want to do a little kids movie to make money. Yeah, scumbag.
Yeah.
I'm right. It's Nickelodeon, scumbags. So they want to do another kids movie because that will make them. They're sure to make more money off of that.
Yeah. What's funny is because you ask anybody, anybody, what was the best Ninja Turtle movie, and it was the very first one. Okay, because it wasn't a goddamn kids movie.
Well, I mean, it was
It
kids
had,
stuff.
it had elements of a kids movie, but in the end, it had some really dark and serious moments in that movie that kids weren't going to get a hold of at all. I didn't even get until I was later, like all over to watching. I'm like, holy shit, there was some serious shit going on.
That
in
very
this
special
movie.
moment when Michelangelo and Donatello explored their inner love. Yeah.
There was like some serious shit going on, but it was mimicking the comic books too. So actually mimicking the comic books. And then the second and third one happened, and then it got to shit. The second one was somewhat watchable up until like the ninja rap thing happened, and then the third one
Stop!
is
Ninja Rap's the best part of that damn movie.
and then
That's how bad that movie is.
and then the third one, I don't even know what that abomination was. Just,
Turtles in Time.
Nothing wrong with the Ninja Rap.
oh my god!
I'm still waiting to see what Stranger Than Heaven is really gonna be. That game is all over the place. It's a martial arts fighting type thing.
I'm not. I don't care.
But Tupac's in it, man.
Sure.
And Snoop Dogg.
Sure, don't give a shit.
But it looks like a early like a Yakuza game.
Oh wait! You're talking about that game? Man.
Do not.
Oh no, you're talking no. That game's not something to be made to joke around about and be made lightly at all. And in fact, the fact that you're making fun of it only proves you don't even know what the fuck it is, Nate. That it's the guys who do Yakuza that are.
Oh, it is the
game.
guys. So okay.
Yeah.
I fucking muted it.
Yeah. Like you can't sleep on that game because who knows what they're gonna do. Because like the guys who do Yakuza make great fucking games. And if this is like a Yakuza game through the times, yeah, this game looks great, dude. You're mixing man, what a tool, dude.
Well, that's what I
Like,
literally what I said. It looks like
I'm pretty sure that
Yakuza game.
No, you heard. Oh, Tupac's and Snoop Dogg's in it. This is gonna suck, dude.
Yeah,
no, they're just cameos, dude. Like they did with the Bullet Club a while back. This game looks dope. I've got my eye on this game. You know I love period pieces already.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, the Yakuza people are fucking great, dude. So I am all over that. They make great games. Wow, what a sellout. What did you become, Nate?
Then Alien Isolation 2.
Yeah, I know.
That looked terrifying. Another game I would never touch. No fucking way.
Oh, man, you really got to grow up, dude.
Grow up. I just don't like having my heart beat out of my chest. That's all. I have enough at work. Your Resident Evil, Code Veronica, or whatever, Veronica.
Yeah, Code Veronica, the remake's gonna be pretty good. The last handful of Resident Evil games have been really good, like the remake of 2 and stuff, and the remake of 1, and all. Like they were all really good. And the fact that the last Resident Evil mixed both styles of Resident Evil games into one game, which was really cool. Yeah, like you play with the girl and she plays the typical way you play a Resident Evil game, like creeping around, being very cautious.
He plays the guy and his gun's blazing.
And you're the guy, you play Leon, and you're just like John Wick.
Yeah, your mic keeps going overboard, like cutting out.
But yeah, you just John Wicking yourself all over the place when you're the other guy. But yeah, it was. I thought that was really cool that they combined both styles they made of Resident Evil into one game.
Yeah,
and that's why I
that's
think,
like what Grimm's talking about with the God of War, you know, or what was Witcher.
Yeah,
you know, you play as all the characters, you know.
Yeah, that's why I can't wait.
Capcom's been like hitting on all cylinders lately, dude.
Yeah, that's why I can't wait.
They're basically burying like the competition. Getting hilarious. I
cannot wait for the Resident Evil movie. Oh my god.
I don't expect it to be any good. So
it's so, like Sony got met with him and said, I've liked everything he's made so far.
I still don't expect it to be good.
His stuff he's done so far is incredible, and Sony, he met with Sony, gave him their idea. After the meeting with them, they just literally gave him an open budget. They're like, here you go. They loved it.
But he didn't use anything from the source material, did he?
No. So you're a guy in the world of Resident Evil.
Okay.
That's
surviving on outside of that.
Outside of that, but things are going on. But the whole point was he wanted to make you feel like when you're playing the actual game. That was the point of the movie.
Okay.
So the main points of like, what do you worry about when you play a Resident Evil game?
Oh shit.
No. What are you worrying about when you're playing it? You haven't played one?
Good.
No, that's not what you're worrying about.
I am.
Okay.
Well, okay, stop. I just said your mics keep cutting out. You're breaking. I said it like 3 times.
It might be on your end because our meters are showing us working fine.
It's not on my end, dude, because it's not lag. When you start talking too loud, it buries
peaking.
itself.
Oh, it might peak in, yeah. So,
Stop always blaming me.
Okay. Well, I'm not blaming you. I'm blaming Discord. Discord's kind of shit. But
No, you're peaking. You're 100% peaking.
anyway, so Grim, why don't you answer this? What is the one thing you worry about when you're playing a Resident Evil game?
I don't care because I don't expect the movie to be good, dude. I don't have an opinion on this. I expect it to be terrible, and you are reinforcing it just by what you're saying to me.
No, your inventory.
He should just be making a movie about the 2 people surviving and in the mansion. It should just be about Jill. What's his name? Barry. It should be Jill, Chris, Barry, Albert. They should just do the first effing game, and then do the second effing game.
Yeah.
And then guess what? The third effing game. He's trying to be creative, and it's gonna be bad. Mark my words. It's going to be fucking terrible.
I can't wait. I like they've done 3 test audiences in Japan and America, and completely every audience has been blown away so far.
For a movie that's not done yet, yeah.
No, it's done. It's been done. It's already done. That's why they're running test audiences right now. Well, they did like a couple months ago. It's been done, but so because Sony wasn't going to, because Sony was obviously they hedged their bets a little bit. So anyway, let's get into this.
I expect terrible.
So the last thing, I don't know if you linked it. So the Nintendo one.
Yeah, I got it. Right here.
All right. So obviously the big takeaway for me, Onimusha, not Onimusha. Onimusha, Xenoblade, and Zelda.
Wait, excuse me, what?
So,
sorry, I didn't watch the Nintendo one.
Oh, Xenoblade Genesis. Yeah.
Xenoblade Genesis.
Oh, you mother!
I said that. I said that in our chat.
I'm gonna disappear for a minute.
So we don't know what anything about where Xenoblade Genesis. The guy doing the presentation said it's going to be it's going to be a new story in the Xenoblade world. So it's not going to involve the previous 3 games. So we don't know where the tie-in. They might give an Easter egg or something like that, tying into the same world somewhere.
I legit thought you said it wrong. That's why he was like, "Excuse me."
Oh no! I don't think he knew. Yeah,
guess he did.
It annoys me that they're doing like definitive editions of Xenoblade 1, 2, and 3. It's like I'm not buying those games again.
Well, it's like they also announced Kingdom Hearts 4. I didn't know that was even coming.
Oh yeah. No, it looks Kingdom Hearts. It's neat. It's just the one thing that annoys me. Kingdom Hearts is a fun game.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And every time I've played one of them, I have to get past that there's Disney characters in it because it drives me up a goddamn wall.
That's the point of it.
I hate that there's Disney characters in it.
Oh my god.
But the core storyline is usually really good if you can just block out the Disney characters.
You're ridiculous. Jesus Christ. It's the point of the game. That's the whole thing. Go play Final Fantasy 15 or whatever, 16 if you want that kind of game. Jesus Christ. But my problem is I only played like the first one. I watched my friend play some of the second one.
Mm-hmm.
But when they started putting them on the like the handhelds and other consoles, I don't have time for that. Because the story just, it's like you need to know the story through those games.
Yeah, Memory of something. What was it? That was a mostly dark one. That was like it had Disney stuff, but it was very minimal.
Oh, yeah.
Which was pretty cool.
But you still have
but then you'll see and they did really dark, what was it for 3? They did their first trailer. They said like very small hints at Disney, which was kind of cool. It was all super serious. But obviously there's Disney.
I'm deaf now. I don't know.
But yeah, and Star Fox obviously looks really cool. I'll definitely be picking up Star Fox.
They're taking some of my money this year. Star Fox, of course, Zelda.
Yeah.
And the Switch 2 version of Wii Sports.
Oh yeah, the stupid Wii Sports.
But it's fun with a group of people, you know.
But I haven't played an Onimusha game in like forever, which is going to be pretty cool.
And the games that already came out on other consoles.
Yeah. Came out on other consoles, other systems, or Switch 2 updates. Which is kind of silly, but oh well. Yeah. It's what it is, though.
Oh, they did have it was like 10 seconds from their Souls game.
Which one is that? The Blood of whatever?
Blood Dust or something like that?
Blood Dawn or whatever. I can't remember. Yeah, that one actually looks pretty cool. But I don't know.
Oh, holy shit.
Dust Bloods.
Dust Blood. Yeah. I don't know a whole lot about it yet, so I don't know. We'll see. That's coming out more than Switch 2, though. That's coming out in more like PC. It's coming out on PlayStation. It's coming out on everything.
Is it? I thought
Yeah.
that was.
I don't care. I'm picking up a Switch 2 now.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. It's a running record. If they make a Xenoblade game, I have to buy the system it's on. I love those games. I wasn't too like it looked okay at first, but then when they showed the open world at the end, and then you realize the open world goes up into the air like a circle almost.
Yeah.
Like, did you see the end of the trailer?
Yeah.
It looks like they're trying to point out that you are literally going to be vertical climbing this world.
Yeah.
Because it's almost like a circle in a way. It's hard to explain.
Yeah.
Like it's almost like you're in a dome, and all the land is on the outside walls of the dome.
Yeah, it's going to be
inside
like one of the space fortresses in Gundam, which is going to be kind of cool.
Yeah, dude, Xenoblade's always been good. I have faith that it will be good because they haven't failed yet.
Yeah, and it seems like when you listen to the presentation, the guy giving the presentation, it seems like they're starting a new trilogy with that. So
that is depressing because I want more Shulk and more Rhine time.
Oh yeah, but
Did you hear what he said about Kingdom Hearts?
Oh, I don't care about Kingdom.
No, I know. It's just like he's like, it's got Disney characters. It's stupid.
Well, no, I said I like Kingdom Hearts. I've played them all, but I try to like block out the Disney characters that I'm playing it. I hate the Disney characters.
Okay, just out of curiosity, how many RPGs did Nintendo announce?
A handful. Yeah.
There's a handful, but a lot I don't know about. I don't know. Fire Emblem looks pretty cool.
Man.
Fire Emblem looks pretty cool, but we'll see. Like the houses of whatever it was called, I couldn't remember. Not the last one before that was kind of. It was okay, but it was kind of boring. The storyline wasn't.
I did not watch this direct, right?
Oh
Yeah.
All the shit I've been getting over the past like day, just kind of popping out. They buried it, dude. There's so many good games coming out on this thing.
yeah.
I know you're especially excited for Deltarune.
Delta.
I don't know what Deltarune is.
It's the sequel to that other stupid freaking game.
RuneScape.
No, Deltarune. It's the that 8-bit looking game.
Oh yeah.
With the-
Vampire or whatever it was
No.
called. No. I don't know then.
I'm surprised you don't know.
I don't know. I'm not
It
sure.
was a huge game before.
Not sure what game you're talking about.
Wait, are they? Oh, they're showing off updates for all the Xenoblade collection games, which I am buying. I've already bought pretty much all of them.
Yeah, I own all of them, all the definitive
Oh,
editions.
RuneScape Dragon Wilds might be what you were talking
I
about.
actually own 2 copies of Xenoblade's.
Undertale.
Undertale, yeah.
Deltarune is the sequel to Undertale.
Oh, no shit. Okay, that could be cool.
No.
Dude, wait, what the hell?
What?
Nate, you living piece of shit!
Oh no. What?
You didn't tell me they announced a new Final Fantasy game that's an actual Final Fantasy game.
Okay, yes, it is, but I have doubts about it because I'm worried it's going to be a too much like Bravery Default, which I'm going to be pissed if it is.
Dude, you are.
And there's a Dragon Quest game.
And
wait, what Dragon Quest game?
Dragon Quest Monsters.
oh yeah, there's a new monster game. Which is,
It's-
that's okay.
It looks like a Pokemon game.
They are like a lot like a Pokemon game.
They probably did it when they found out they couldn't be sued. You know how Nintendo was trying to sue anybody that made anything with a summon?
They were the original ones that did that way back, not Pokemon.
I understand that, but Pokemon was still trying to sue it.
I know, but they couldn't really because
We know that.
they
now.
weren't the original creators. But yeah,
Ooh, a Star Fox demo. I didn't know that.
yeah, that's gonna go live. I think later today. They said if you have a Switch too.
See, this is my problem with the Nintendo though. 2 steps forward, 1 step back. You have a game called Star Fox. You got dogfighting combat, and then they announce that the multiplayer is a 4-player game.
Oh yeah, it could be massive
You are
multiplayer.
fucking stupid.
It could
It
be.
doesn't
you
even
mean
need to be
more
massive
players?
multiplayer, but they could have done like 32 players at least.
Yeah.
Massive dogfights. I would have loved it. I know I'm going to sound like a broken record, but 100 ships and a battle royal would be pretty freaking awesome.
I think the Nintendo would burn in your hands.
Firefox 99.
There you go.
I don't know.
But you can't tell me that wouldn't be awesome. 100
Anyway.
people, 100 squad, like not even 100 squads. Say 30 squads of 40 players each, 4 players each, fighting to not be killed in a massive air battle.
Well, no. How about this though? Not because I think that'd be too chaotic. Have it
No,
more.
just make the map bigger. If you make the map bigger, it won't be chaotic because you won't be able to see them at long range. Just make the map bigger so you're traveling around like a battle royal, like a wide open map, and it gets harder and harder. It gets smaller as you go. That way, by the time you get to the end, it's only got a few teams left alive.
Would there be upgrades and stuff to your weapons that you fly
Yes,
through or
they
something?
could have them floating in the sky, or as you kill people, you take their weaponry and power ups and shit. You could literally just do a battle royal in the air with Star Fox characters.
No, make it risky. Make it you have to dock with like another plane to get the updates. Your teammates have to protect
Yeah,
you.
we'll come up with a weird, dirty slang term for it.
Like
Docking with the
this is
tape.
what pissed me off about Nintendo. They do 2 steps forward, 1 step back,
Yeah.
because they don't want to expand on multiplayer. And again, I sound like a broken record, but you can't tell me a massive air battle with hundreds of planes in a giant map would not be killer and fun in that game. It would be hella fun. And then they could even make the map have like a height limit so that you can have like mountains and shit that get in the way, so people could duck down in the canyons to like dogfight and get away from people. Instead of all these other games like World of Warplanes where you're just flying over a region and you're above all obstacles. Put some shit in the way that they have to fly around and stuff.
I wonder if the new Ace Combat is going to have some kind of multiplayer because they just announced a new one.
I'm sure it will.
I've never played it.
They won't do anything creative like I'm saying, but I'm sure it will have multiplayer.
Anyway, so let's get into our main topic here.
Oh, and they announced Zelda.
Yeah, I know. We just said that.
Yeah, but you didn't talk about it.
Oh.
The most important
Zelda.
thing they announced.
Yeah, Zelda.
It's all over the internet. I am sure everybody's feed.
They didn't just announce Zelda. They announced the game that will outsell every game coming out.
Yeah, it will sell Switches like they're going out of style. Okay.
Is it coming out around Gears of War? Because Gears of War will be dead in the water.
They didn't
It
announce it.
said 2026.
Yeah, they don't have an exact date though.
Yeah,
It's probably around Christmas time,
I'll
though.
be buying a Switch very soon.
It's probably around Christmas time, so they can completely just stop the Christmas time with their sales, which they'll do.
It's funny because a lot of the games are coming out in September. They're working around Grand Theft Auto.
They're not working.
They are working around Grand Theft Auto. They're expecting 35 million.
Nope. I don't think Nintendo gives a
No,
flying.
they do
Oh,
not.
not Nintendo. I mean all the other companies.
Some of the other companies might be, but Nintendo could. If you ask them, "Do you care about Grand Theft Auto 6?" They're gonna say no. They're not. They're like, that's not a competitor.
Because everybody who wants that game is already owns the system and will be on. So
Yeah.
it's not a competitor to them at all. They're not worried at all. In fact, I bet you, at least at the start, Zelda will keep up in sales.
Oh, Zelda's gonna stomp them into the ground. You kidding me?
No, that's you being a fanboy, dude. Like,
No.
Grand Theft Auto is gonna sell 100 million. Like, I mean, should I point out that 5 is like at 100 million?
Yeah, they're expecting 35 million in pre-orders. Or it's probably more than that.
I don't know.
230 million copies sold worldwide. So no, I'm probably even wrong about them keeping up. But I bet you Zelda does just fine on its own and probably
yeah.
in the rest of the games out that year. But no, nobody. They're not selling anywhere near Grand Theft Auto, dude.
Now,
That's just
what
being a
if
fanboy, dude.
what if Switch 2 was capable of playing Grand Theft Auto 6 and they were selling it for it?
I don't think people would buy it for that.
You know,
No,
would you?
That's a different audience.
No, it's not even
wouldn't
the
know.
audience. I'm just not going to buy. Why would
play
I
it on
buy it
PlayStation.
on Switch 2 when it's going to be gimped as hell on there?
Oh well, yeah.
It will be gimped as hell in comparison to.
Well, how gimped was Cyberpunk?
I do not
Gimped
know.
as hell.
I didn't even take.
But
I look
Cyberpunk
at
is
how
also
well it
older
performed.
though too.
I don't know.
Yeah, but it's still more graphics than
Alright.
Grand Theft Auto.
Okay. So
I haven't seen Grand Theft Auto. We don't know what it's going to look like.
Yeah, we just see
We've seen like
butt
supposed.
physics.
okay. So let's get to the main topic. So old games are getting major updates. So the ones I found out, and as I was putting this together, so Age of Empires 2 has been steadily getting major updates, the definitive edition, up till this day, and has a massive audience on Steam, with a huge following. StarCraft 2 just did like a complete overhaul of the damn game.
Oh, really?
Like, it is not the same game, which is insane for a game that old. Okay, they completely changed the economy system. They changed how some of the mechanics even work in the damn game for Protoss and for Zerg as well.
Right.
They also, like, there's a handful of like just crazy updates they did to this game that it's going to play completely different, which is weird for a game this old.
Look, I don't want to crush you, dude, but 16,000 people playing is not massive on Steam.
Yeah, but wait, why would you? Okay, but the question is though, why would a company put this time and effort to do this kind of a major overhaul to a game that is this old?
Because it keeps making some money off of those people.
Yeah, but that's some money. You do minor updates. This is a major overhaul.
Hoping to get another chunk like they did with the last one, but it is not massive by any stretch of the imagination. It's probably just really cheap to do that, and they'll make some money off it, so why not? It's probably super cheap to do, actually, these days.
No, because they still have to pay for right now. They're paying for testers right now over in South Korea testing this because it's not officially launched yet. Before, but this was the update.
I wasn't talking about StarCraft. We're talking about Age of Empires.
Oh, I'm talking about StarCraft 2. Our Age of Empires is just crazy that it's still going to this day. But the definitive edition is fun. But I mean,
StarCraft 2 is simple, dude. They're trying to make Microsoft is trying to make money off an IP that they hope to revive, but they're going to fuck it up. They are going to make an RTS like a version of StarCraft 2. StarCraft. In a few years that they're going to F up, I guarantee it, and they're trying to keep people interested until then.
We'll see.
That's exactly what they're doing.
The StarCraft community is pretty excited about this update. They're like, holy shit.
Yeah,
the
StarCraft community is small as hell though.
Yeah,
now.
but they're all like, holy shit, they actually care about us. Like a lot of people are excited. Like they thought Blizzard forgot about them. So
hey, you live in these bubbles, and you think these bubbles are like the real world.
So
I love StarCraft, dude. I do. The community is like a couple thousand people.
So I would say it's bigger than that, a lot bigger than that.
I'm just surprised they haven't made a third.
Well, because a lot of the main people left the company and stuff. Blizzard thought that RTSs were dead, and they didn't want to invest in it. After the last expansion. So, and the other, I didn't know this was even a thing because obviously I haven't played The Witcher in a while. The Witcher 3 is getting a major DLC.
Well, that makes sense because they just they're up to 42 million copies.
Yeah, Songs of the Past is going to be coming out, which is the next expansion to The Witcher 3. So, which is you can get Witcher 3 most time on Steam sales for $10 right now. Usually when they do Steam sales. Yeah.
I've had it for years. So.
Yeah. But yeah, you can get it for really cheap though. Off Steam sales. So that's great. That's a fairly old game. And then obviously Diablo 2, the HD version, whatever, they added a new class to that game.
Okay, why? Isn't there two
because
more after
a lot of people are playing it?
Really?
Yeah.
Not a lot of people. A number that is enough that if they put a new class, they can squeeze more money out of it.
To a point, but okay.
No, that's a fact, dude. These games are not as massive as you think they are, dude. It's just cheaper to make the stuff for them now.
To a point, but
it's not like there's a million people playing Diablo 2. It's not happening.
But anyway, so the fact that like the way companies are ran now, you would think they were like, no, we're not wasting money on little things like this. This is dumb.
It's not a waste of money if they're still making money and it doesn't cost anything to make.
Yes, it wouldn't cost nothing because most programmers make a good amount of money, even though their jobs are sometimes limited. They do make a good amount of money, and someone has to program this.
But dude, if the programming takes no time at all, that's the cost benefit of it.
It's not no time at all. They have to create the character. They have to do the testing. They have to run the beta testing. They have to run the debugging. They have to go back. There's a lot of work still to go into that, because then there's the balance of that character, that new class with the whole game.
Like
that's a lot of work.
It's like you don't understand how game development works.
Diablo 2 has an estimated 50 to 100,000 active daily players.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. It's making enough money for them to dump a little money into keeping it going with that steady audience. That's it. It is not massive. None of these games are massive anymore, and I love all these games, but they are not massive. You're being hyperbolic, as usual, about this shit, dude. Like, it is not a revival of old games. It is finding out that you have a dedicated audience, a small dedicated audience that still plays the game. It's the same thing with World of Warcraft Classic. They realized that they had a couple 100,000 people that really wanted to play Classic WoW, and they could wring a little bit of money out of them. It's the same thing here. We're the same people. In 20 years, we may still be playing fucking PUBG, and they may only have 50,000 people playing it, but if those 50,000 are spending just enough money where they can hire like 3 developers, you may get a new season pass every few months and a new map every year. That's what they're doing. The stuff that's happening on Diablo is them going, we can afford to pay like 3 people to play this, and we can have people in the community beta test it for free. Let's add a new class. It's not going to cost us much.
StarCraft 2 has 100 to 150 active daily players, 400,000 to 500,000 unique monthly players.
150 regular?
Yeah.
Yeah. So there goes
daily.
Your argument again.
That's daily new. That's new daily. But
yeah.
No, not new, just daily.
100 to 150 daily players and 400 to 500 unique monthly.
Yeah.
Like I said, the thing with StarCraft is they're just trying to keep it in the news until they announce a new StarCraft. That's obvious because they got the rights for StarCraft, and someone said they wanted to work on a StarCraft. I forget who it was, but there was someone who specifically pointed out that they wanted to make a StarCraft game. But yeah, dude, these games, like I said, it's just realizing you have a dedicated group of people that aren't leaving, and if you keep that small thing alive, you'll keep making money. It's that simple. It doesn't have to be a lot of money, but if it's more than what you're losing.
When in history has any company ever kept an update for a decade-old game?
If the game's still making money, it happens all the time. EverQuest is basically dead to everybody but 1% of the industry. They just released a new freaking expansion.
They got 30
they
of
release
them
one
now?
every 2 years. Yeah,
I played that with Woody.
You came up with a topic, but you didn't do the research on the older shit. This has happened before, dude. Countless times. It all depends on the game and the community playing that game.
Yeah, the biggest ones that I didn't have on the list that I found after I didn't put on there when I was just looking up games. Rome 2.
Okay.
Has a huge amount of people playing it.
What is it called?
Rome 2. Total War Rome 2. And Medieval 2.
How about any game but strategy games?
3,000 players, peak 6,000. No, it doesn't have a ton of people playing it. Continue.
Yeah, but there's current games, RTSs that have come out in like the last couple of years that are just dead. Like nobody playing them.
Okay, that doesn't make the other ones massive.
No, but I mean, like you would think.
Well, that's like
average person.
No, because the new ones aren't any good.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
It's like all
that's
the battle
why
royales.
this is what brought me up to bring this to put this topic together, is because like what's happening in the gaming industry.
AI.
Nothing. What you have just showed me is that you have a narrow view on what's happening in the game industry, and you're pointing out to a bunch of games that have less than a fraction of players playing them, and going, see, the industry is not making new stuff; it's living on the old shit. Meanwhile, there is new stuff that's blowing people out of the water that you just don't know anything about.
Not really. Well, aside from PoE 2, which was incredible, because I played Diablo 4 till the end of the story, and then there was no replay to me. I was like, okay, this was fun, yay. And I've replayed PoE 2 already like more than a handful of times. It's just such a better game.
We got Arc Raiders, Windrose. I'm gonna look at his what do you call it, Asmongold videos, because he has a bunch of he always tests out all these games that are blowing up.
He liked 007.
Oh yeah, 007, yeah, is doing well so far.
Crimson Desert.
They love that.
Keeps selling real well.
Crimson Desert does, but do you know that only 10% of people have literally, like, was it 10%? Only 10% of people have got out of the first town.
Because they're just having so much fun.
Yeah, they're just having fun during the first town. I was like, what?
And Nate,
it's not that they haven't got out of the first town.
It's a good game. I'm not knocking the game.
It's not that they haven't got out of the first town. They haven't progressed the story. They're running around the open world doing all the other shit and ignoring the story.
Okay, yes.
Okay?
But
I'm surprised.
Doesn't mean they're just sitting in the first town playing with themselves. They're running all over the place. They're just not moving the story forward.
I'm surprised you haven't gotten Mixtape, the movie.
Mixtape. Oh, that mixtape.
That's so your game right there.
Oh, yeah.
So much replay value.
I'm not into playing games like that, but I wouldn't mind watching someone play a game like that.
Like I find it amazing.
I watched Asmongold play. It was pretty funny.
You did this topic, but the amount of research for actually what's being played is just astonishing. It's like
or is it the big
Marvel
big
Rivals is a new one?
The big question is, who's playing it? Is it people that played it in the past, or is it new players that are concurrently playing?
Very few newer players. It's mostly older players.
So there's the whole they're stuck in that. The problem with at least my generation is nostalgia factor, and they like going back to what they liked.
But okay, so for me, I put a lot of RTS on here. I have tried so many newer RTSs, okay, because I really love RTSs. They're all garbage. All are garbage.
I think the reality of this topic is that you have a narrow opinion on games, and you're trying to put that opinion in and apply it to the industry itself. Because the games you like are not being made as much anymore, I'm the same way. When it comes to certain RPGs, you're like, well, what's going on in the industry? All these old games are getting these updates. They have massive player counts, and nobody's playing the new stuff. And then you look, and it's like 4 people playing the old games, and 200,000 people playing the new game, and you're like, see?
Yeah, but the reason why I'm comparing this, like I did a lot of RTSs, is because all the new RTSs I've tried, and I've actually went and like, maybe I'll try it again, and there's like nobody playing anymore, and it's been out, and it's been out for like a half a year. I'm like, what in the hell?
Because RTSs are dead. They require a level of skill that most people don't have nowadays. People want to play shit like Call of Duty because it's easier to play.
Yeah,
that's why, dude. It's not because the industry's dying. Because the industry's not dying. They're not having trouble getting smash hits. It's just the failures stick out more because people are assholes nowadays and want to shit on everything that fails.
The only one I've found that's actually doing well is that one I posted that Bazinga didn't want to play. That's doing really well. It's completely open source, completely free to play, but it's a giant battle royale RTS.
Yeah, because it's free to play, dude. Celesta 2's doing pretty good for what it is, and that's an early release. So yeah, no, I'm sorry. Your topic is debunked.
I don't think it is. I think the industry is like still putting money into this because they're like, we haven't recreated this, and we don't know why.
Yeah, and that's not true because less than a fraction of the entire industry is playing the games you just talked about. People are playing them, but is nowhere near what you think are playing them.
Oh wait, so Diablo 2, for instance.
Wait, Killer Bean.
If Diablo like 3 and 4 were sequels and definitively to them, like the makers, a better game, why wouldn't everybody just be playing Diablo 4?
Because they want something new.
Diablo 2 is not new.
Because Diablo 4 was a bad game. But you know what they're playing? They're playing PoE.
Oh, I know that. PoE is an incredible game.
That's the point. The people you're talking about are playing PoE. and the people who can't get over and learn anything new are playing
the old
the
stuff.
other game, are playing the old one.
No, a good
The
portion.
Bens are playing the old one.
The Bens.
The Bens
I
are
say it because remember Ben was offended by like the new wave of Battle Royale.
Yeah.
Well, no, because a
It
lot
was
of
something new. He wanted the old game.
well, yeah, but like everybody, like when PoE 2 first came out, everybody kept on going, "Holy crap, this feels like Diablo 2." Everybody was saying that.
But it felt way better.
Well, it felt like a more streamlined, yeah, than Diablo 2. But it had that same.
Because it was optimized and made well
Look,
for
dude,
today's day.
I can't sit here and argue about it all night. I have to use the bathroom, so we have to move on to that topic. Or I gotta go. I have to shower, the stuff I have to do, and go to bed. I got work in the morning.
Yeah. The only company I wasn't surprised about in this whole thing was CD Projekt Red, because they're a fairly decent company, which obviously don't forget their fans.
And apparently they're still making money, and they haven't even put anything out, right?
They haven't put much out.
Like this year, I mean.
No.
So they're except for probably the Switch 2 version of Cyberpunk.
Oh yeah. But no, the only company I wasn't surprised about, because Witcher 3 is a renowned game. I wasn't surprised the bit that they put an expansion out to that. It was cool that they're doing it. They're doing a DLC to it, which is really cool. But yeah, the one game that actually surprised me out of all the ones I looked at was probably Age of Empires 2 was still getting like major updates to this day, and there's a active following. I'm like, holy crap! I remember playing that game on dial-up. Like, holy shit! Yeah. It's been a
All right,
long,
I gotta go. I'm gonna. Yeah,
it's
I
been a
gotta
long time.
go. I apologize, but I have got to go to the bathroom.
Anyway, well, what do you think is the gaming industry falling back on its heels, realizing it's screwing up where it's going forward, where AAA titles are being outmatched by AA titles in our current industry, which has been happening over and over again? Are the AAA studios looking where they need to go from here? Because it looks like that, it seems like that to me, especially with games like Path of Exile 2 stomping all over Diablo 4, when it was literally like not even probably like a quarter of the developers that made Diablo 4, and a game that was cheaper on launch. I think it was like what, $40 on launch if you got it before the main release.
Oh, like a pre-order thing.
Yeah. There was more content. They also gave you a whole bunch of free shit with it too. I think I paid $50 for it, and I got a bunch of free stuff with it, which was cool. And PoE 1 is doing great too still this day, and they're still doing active updates. So I don't know what's going on with the
in one of those gaming fest things, there was a game that was coming out that's like a Diablo, like that type of top down.
No, the Vampire one. Yeah,
Is it that what it was?
yeah, Vampire something. It's a sequel to that. Which that game's okay. I've tried to play that, but it doesn't. I don't know. It has a certain appeal people like about it, but I couldn't get into it. There's the reason why I like Diablo PoE 2 is because I absolutely love grim dark fantasy.
Okay.
So that's part of the reason why I'm into that. But the other top down, it's like, okay, it has, it's neat, but it's not my cup of tea. So we will see. It'd be cool if they did they won't ever do this because I don't think Miyazaki's into programming a game like that. Would be like a Diablo style of Dark Souls in the Dark Souls world or in the Bloodborne world.
Oh.
I don't think that's ever going to happen because that's not his kind of game he'd ever make. He's never ever made a game like that. All his games are all like third person, and so. Anyway, that is the gaming portion. Let us know what you think. We're going to move on to the second half of the podcast where we're going to get into bricks and minifigs. Zing is hoping to win a Pulitzer Prize on us.
Yeah.
Anyway, but yeah, we'll be back.
Network. With over 30 podcasts that encompass everything from horror to video games to comic books and so much more. You're bound to find the shows for your taste. Whether it be Nerds Unusual Origin, That Strange Show, Retro with Octopus, Flash Pages, Throwdown Thursdays, The Horror Squad, Don't Go With. My God, man, I can't read all of these. So just feel free to play and experiment with the DoorDash Podcast Network. There are over 30 shows chock full of nerdy goodness to sink your ears into. And they're all available on Stitcher, iTunes, Spotify, and wherever fine podcasts are broadcast.
Greetings and Shabibin. We are the Retro Reductibus Cephala Podcast, a long-form bi-weekly show that celebrates all of the things that made growing up awesome.
Well, that sounds good. I don't know what all those words mean.
I think what Parasite seems trying to say is that on Retro Reductibus we explore a range of retro goodness, from toys, video games, movies, to cartoons, even snacks and school lunches.
And we do it all with a positive spin, a slew of killer guests, and some very adult language.
And you know what else is cool? This crazy show is part of the Dorking Podcast Network with new episodes every tentative Tuesday.
And if waiting 2 weeks for a new episode gives you a sad, know that we drop bonus episodes all the time, like the off-format Crow's Nest and an interview series we call The Break.
You can listen to Retro Dogpuss on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, or any app that's cool enough to carry the only show that celebrates all the things that make growing up awesome.
Are you a fan of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles or the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle comic books? Then Epic Tales from the Sewers is a podcast for you. We cover the comic books, video games, movies, cartoons, and anything else turtle related. We talk about the toys, we talk about the cereal, we talk about all the fun things about turtles that we love so much. So give a listen. You can find us on iTunes, Google Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more. Check out Epic Tales from the Sewers, part of the Epic Airways Podcast Network. Give a listen, dudes. Cowabunga is this podcast for you.
Everyone thinks because you're a zombie, you don't know good coffee. Well, they're wrong. There's only one brew that gets my seal of approval. Deadly Grounds coffee is my guilty pleasure. The aroma is so intoxicating. It brings all of my neighbors out of the woodwork. Deadly Grounds coffee. Coffee to die for, and zombie approved. It's good to get a little deadly. Use the front door! Oh, they're so disgusting.
Oh, hey, everybody. So, bricks and minifigs are going to get into in a minute, but before we get into that really quick, what have we been checking out in the media? Have you been to a movie lately?
No, I haven't been to the movie since the last Ghostbusters movie that came out.
That's a long while.
I don't know. I got like 3 people to pay for when I go. But I watched that Jack Ryan movie. That wasn't bad. I'd have to think. I don't know what I've watched. Oh, I've been watching Spider Noir.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you watched that.
It's not bad. I gotta watch a couple episodes because I passed out cold from because of work one day. I'm like, but you can watch it in black and white, which I'm going to definitely be watching it when I do watch it. But it is a cool concept.
Yeah.
I watched Daredevil, the new season.
Oh, that's right.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
And there was a Punisher one shot. It was like a 45-minute episode. Oh. It's supposed to put it together for the
Punisher season.
Well, no, the new Spider-Man, because Punisher's in Spider-Man.
Yeah, but there was that short like Punisher trailer they put out. I don't know if it's gonna be a new movie or a new show.
Oh, I don't know, maybe.
Did you see that trailer?
It might have been for that.
Did you see that trailer?
No, I did not.
Oh, he like walks up. There's like a guy. He steals like something from this guy in the street.
Oh yeah, that's the episode.
Oh, that's just the episode.
And it is violent as hell.
Oh yeah. Well, it's a Punisher. What do you want?
And basically, it's him deciding if he wants to end or continue.
Oh, okay.
His life.
Oh yeah.
Because he was like he just misses his family and he's going his mental health is gone.
Yeah.
It's just gone. And then at the end, he comes back to his senses, and he's like, "Okay, Punisher."
Yeah. Well, yeah. It comes down to it's funny because there's the Punisher. Because I wasn't into Punisher when I was a kid, and then I eventually discovered the comics when I was a little older. But I did remember because I remember seeing the Death Wish movies when I was younger. And I was like, this is Death Wish.
Yeah.
I was like, and obviously that was one of Bruce Willis's last movies. He did really good. The Death Wish movie, the remake, which was
that's
was
right.
really
I forgot
good.
he did one of
which
those.
was really good.
Yeah.
Charles Bronson. Yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much who he was. He was the Punisher. Charles Bronson in Death Wish because his family got killed because of gun violence. And
he was one of those action guys that wasn't all about.
No, yeah. He was more about grit.
Yeah.
I'm fucking done. Yeah, he was good. Yeah, he was good.
Unfortunately, in the Punisher, he is jacked.
I know.
And thin as hell. He's like,
but yeah, I would say that's the only difference. Obviously, I think he does that kind of look to him. What's his face? Who plays the Punisher?
Mm-hmm.
If you came across him in an alley, you're not going the same.
Oh yeah,
but
the only problem with him, he plays the same guy in every.
I know,
because it's just his attitude. He's just a dickhead,
Yeah.
But he's because he was in that zombie show.
Yeah, he was in The
Walking Dead. Became a dickhead.
He was actually, there was a really good show. What the hell is the name of it? He did play a serious role. There was a show. It was like a detective show. He played the lead detective on this serial killer case that was going on. It was a really good show because obviously he was tied to the first person that was killed, which was this girl he was screwing around with. But he can't let anybody know about that but it was a serious role. He did really well.
Oh, I've never. I can't. He was in The Accountant too. Same person.
But yeah. But no, he wasn't the same person in this show. He was a serious detective, kind of family guy, dealing with his mom, not his mother-in-law who has had dementia.
Did you see any of that new show? I hate that I can't remember the name of it, but it's got Doc Ock in it there, Alfred Molina.
No.
It's supposed to be a mix between Stranger Things and Cocoon.
The hell?
It looks like a Steven Spielberg movie.
Okay.
But it's a show.
That's one movie I'm excited to go see is Disclosure Day.
Oh, yeah.
Looks really good. First Steven Spielberg alien movie since Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
Oh, Jesus. But there's a scene in it where he goes into his he's got a storage shed, and there's a mini the thing from Indiana Jones that he stole.
Oh yeah, that stupid statue.
From the little head from the first thing, because that was his first movie.
Oh, okay,
that he was in.
Yeah.
And it's in his shed. It's pretty funny because I'm like, oh, wait a second, is that the same guy?
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, holy crap.
I don't know. That's weird. I'll have to see. But yeah, no, I went to see Mandu and Grogu, which was really good. But it wasn't okay. I'm saying really good, but I don't mean that. What do you think I mean?
It was better than The Last Jedi.
It was an okay movie. It was really just a long episode of The Mandalorian. Yeah. Okay, it wasn't anything crazy cinematic. It wasn't groundbreaking as far as cinema goes.
So it looked the same as the show.
Yeah,
there was nothing super different because the show was cinematic to begin with, especially with their weird camera wall thing.
Yeah, but it wasn't. It just felt like a really long episode which is fine. And it was neat, but it wasn't nothing to write home about. It was just fun to watch. I mean, it was cool that Dave Filoni made 2 cameos in it, which were cool. He was at the bar at the canteen, and he was also in one of the Starfighters, in X-Wings. But yeah, but it was neat. And then I was sad when I was watching the interview with Dave Filoni because they really kneecapped him making it.
Oh, really?
They literally just told him because his original plan was they were doing season 4 and tie it right into Ahsoka season 2.
Okay.
And then when they told him, oh no, we have to do a movie, he did the script for the movie. They put it together, and then they were like, no, you can't tie it and do Ahsoka season 2. They're like, it has to be. They basically told him, you have to make it so the average person comes off the street, doesn't know anything about Star Wars, can come and watch this movie. And he was like, what the fuck?
Oh my god, that's stupid.
That is really dumb. Yeah. So,
because it's easier to watch the fucking show than to go to the movie theater.
Yeah. But that was before he is in charge, though. This was being in production, so now he's the one in charge.
Oh,
so
that's right.
He's in charge now.
He's like, fuck you.
Yeah, so he can do what he wants. I do. The one thing I do appreciate more than anything else in the movie is my favorite moment in the whole movie was a Star Trek joke in the middle of a Star Wars movie.
Oh, boy.
I absolutely loved it. I was like, that is great. I was like, you don't get any better than that.
That show's called The Burrows, by the way.
The what?
The Burrows.
The Burrows. Yeah. But I also saw The Backrooms, which was really good.
Oh, you went and saw that?
Yeah. And well, no, okay. So a little bit of backstory there. The Backrooms was started on a thread on 4chan of someone's post of a picture of an empty office building in Florida. Okay, and then it started a whole like creepypasta and everything like that. That creepypasta was inspired by one of my absolute favorite books, and I consider one of the hardest book for anybody to read.
The one that
The House of Leaves.
That's carried at the store now. And you're
yeah, I was like, holy shit! Like, okay, and is now it's one of those books that'll break book clubs. Okay, it's not for everybody. It is one of the strangest books that anybody will ever read. I originally got it given to me because someone else couldn't finish it.
Oh, why couldn't?
And they were like, and my friend Cooper gave it to me, and he said, "Hey, I know you read a lot of books. My friend couldn't finish this. He just couldn't get through it." And I was like, "Yeah, I'll take it." And I was like, "Holy shit, this is incredible!" It's what's known as ergodic literature.
Okay. I have no answer to that.
Do you know what ergodic literature is?
No.
Okay. It's literature you can't just read, like, you can read front to back, but that's not the whole
Do
story.
you have to take notes?
Sometimes there's notes, like, for instance, the book The Ship, which is written by J.J. Abrams, is ergodic literature, but there's the book, which is the main story of this ship and stuff that's going on, these crew, but then there's a whole sub-story going on because the book is like someone's journal, and then there's little side notes on all the margins, and that's a whole other story. And then there's like little context you have to put together. There's like little pamphlets and stuff inside that book. There's a whole bunch of shit. But the room is the same way. Like, not the room, the House of Leaves is that, like, one thing, like, my copy, original copy, every time you see the word house, it's in blue.
Okay.
Instead of black ink. Then there's the colored version, which Marie has the slightly updated version, which is more color to it than that. But there's more than one story going on, and then you're not even sure if the one story is real or if someone's made it up or what is going on here. And like, is Johnny True really lying, or why is he such a whiny character? Like, there's so many things going on. And then like so imagine this, you turn the page and the words go around the page, and not like, I mean, they go in a circle, and sometimes there's just like one word on the page. And like, it
sounds like somebody needs to understand what, like, you know, recycling is and shit. We don't want to waste paper on one word, man. Man, save the trees.
Well, no,
man.
it's to.
No wonder they call it a House of Leaves.
Well, it's get you. It's get you in like someone's head, like what they're. It's really strange. There's obviously subplots and there's a whole bunch of shit going on. It would take literally like a 4-hour podcast to describe House of Leaves.
Oh, jeez. I will not be at that podcast.
Oh, but
just like describing that open source video game player.
Yeah.
At the convention.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you can go to that again all you want. The Mister.
Yeah, the Mr.
Programming. Oh my god.
But anyway, so like that was obviously inspired by House of Leaves, the original creepypasta, which it's not confirmed, but people are pretty sure because it was really close to like this guy discovering a random room in his house and then going and researching it and realizing, holy shit, this room's like 3 times bigger than my house. What's going on here? Why is there these giant like hallways? Like
he found the TARDIS.
But yeah, so it's a really neat story. It was a cool movie. I was really glad to see Mark Duplass in the movie. I didn't know he was in the movie.
I don't know who that is.
He's one of my favorite actors. He did Creep 1, Creep 2, and he's done the Creep tapes.
Mm-hmm.
He plays a villain so well. But he did this. He plays like one of the researchers in the back rooms. But he also does that show, The Morning Show, which I've never checked out. Someone else check it out. It's a regular like sitcom.
Yeah, no, it's on Apple TV.
Yeah. But it's a really, really good show. And I would love to. So when I was listening to a podcast of him when he filmed, because they did the Creep 1, Creep 2. They're not sure if they're going to do Creep 3, but they do the Creep tapes, which they've done 2 seasons now. And they say, he was talking about when he films the Creep tape show. All it is him and all his other like film buddies just go rent a cabin out in the woods and just spend all week out in the woods and just have fun filming and drinking. I was like, that sounds awesome. And then they obviously put it together and
we can't even get outside to film.
I know, but like I was like, oh, that would be freaking awesome. Just a whole bunch of people just like hanging out, like film a whole bunch of horror like shorts. I was like, oh, that'd be a blast. Because that's like when they filmed the first Creep movie. It was just him and like it was, I think it's his cameraman, which is one of his good friends. It was just them 2 and a couple other people that filmed it, and that movie blew up. That would made him famous. Creep 1.
I don't know anything about him.
Oh, he was, yeah. It's such a. I had Tony Camper watch it. He was like, holy crap. I was like, yeah. I was like, he's a creep. He is a creep. You get really like creepy vibes from him.
Jeez.
But anyway, we've talked too much about that. We got to get into the bricks and minifigs because we need a whole breakdown of what's going on here for the populace that doesn't know.
So this family, they're called the who is it? Mancells. So this guy's father had a huge collection of Star Wars toys, and he got sick, and he was hoping to. That was basically like some of his life savings. So he wanted to be able to sell it to get money to pay for, I think, help pay for his grandchildren's college fund. So he found Brickets and Minifigs and said, okay, they're reputable, I'll bring it to them. And he signed a thing to put it on consignment with this franchise and went on his way. Well, then the people that owned the franchise had to leave the country so the husband can get a job or something like that out of the country. So rather than do everything legally with like the paperwork and all that stuff, they the corporation came and said, "This is the new owner. Get out." They couldn't even fight it. They're like, "But this nope, get out." So they kicked them out. But we got this stuff on consignment. I got to do all this and this and that. No, get out. I got it. I'll take care of it. Blah blah. And that is all on security cam footage of him saying these things. Okay, I'll get it. I'm in charge of it now. Boom. So now this guy takes over, and the son goes and he's like, "Hey, I want to pick up this stuff if it's not hers anymore, or if she's not in charge." Because in my contract that he had on paper, it said that he continued to be the owner of it until it was sold.
Yeah, it's usually how consignment works.
Yeah. So, where's my stuff? Well, no, you can't have it. Well, I need it. And then she called the CEO or the boss. They just going back and forth, and they were like, "No, you're trespassed. Get out of here." They called the cops. The cops wouldn't listen to him. He's like, "But they stole from me. They're stealing from me. This is crazy." No, they want you away from here. You know, this is how it is. Too bad. And he's like, "I need help here." So he got this YouTuber to help.
But no, why didn't he call a lawyer?
He can't afford a lawyer because
But most lawyers, if you show your paperwork and get a pretty good case, they know they're going to get paid. They'll help you.
They may have not known. I don't know. All I know is that Bricks and Minifigs made the threat that, what are you going to do? Take me to court? Go ahead. Take me to court. We're going to take you to court till you have no money left. and they're
fine,
like, it's just going to cost you till you can't pay for it anymore.
But if you have a lawyer on your side and go, no, they can take us to court all they want. We have definitive proof that we're going to win this.
They may have not understood that.
Yeah.
You know, it's just his family trying to survive, you know?
Yeah.
So they're like, no. So they got a hold of this kid that does YouTuber. He's a YouTuber, and he came by and he went into the thing, and he's like, hey, I'm trying to pick up these things for my friend. They're like a Star Wars collection or something like that. Oh my God, you're harassing me. Oh my God. Hey, police, come and get me. And they got trespassed.
Oh.
He's like, what? I'm doing a business transaction. I'm not harassing you. I'm literally trying to pick this stuff up. So they already knew that this was happening. And it's worth about 100 to 200,000. Of course, they're 100 up to, you know. And so this kid, he goes there, does that. And then they're like, okay, so now I got to figure out a way to make them sue me. So he's like, okay, maybe they'll sue me for copyright infringement. Or try to. So he made a sign that said, bricks and minifigs, we steal from old people.
Nice.
But the name of the business was not bricks and minifigs. It was, we steal from old people, bricks and minifigs.
Oh.
So it was legal. He made the business. It's a 100% legal business, everything. And he was selling the T-shirts on the sidewalk, outside of the building.
Nice.
But it never happens. It's kind of trolly what he's doing, but everything he's doing is legal.
Yeah.
So and then he's like, okay. So then they ended up suing them for $10,000 a shot. So and all these people what they did was, because he owns them.
Yeah.
He sold $10,000 of Legos to 10 people, and they went and
with a receipt. Hey, this is mine. I own it.
Yeah, this is mine. Can I get it? No, you can't. Oh, they're stealing from me. So they all did court cases. Bricks and Minifigs never showed up, but they lost. So they owe them $100,000 worth of the stuff, and then that didn't work. So now they had to sue them for that. So they went to. So this is all in Oregon. Mm-hmm. So then they had to go to Utah because that's where the CEO lived, and the other guy that there's this other guy. He's like the guy that keeps things from happening kind of guy.
Okay.
And they went to serve him, and they were just waiting in the car, and the police came and they got arrested. And they're like, it's not real. And then the police ended up calling the court up, and they're like, yeah, it's real.
Yeah, you can get in trouble for that.
And the cop was like, can I bring it to him? He's like, yeah, that'd be great. Makes it easier on us. He's like, oh, that the person in there is not a real court server. That's illegal. Anybody can be as long as they're over 18 and they're not affiliated with the people.
Yeah,
stuff like that. And so she's sitting in the car with him, and she's about to go out to do it, and then the cops come, and this guy's saying it's illegal. We need to figure out a way to arrest these guys, and the cops are basically on their side. And come to find out, they're all Mormons and go to the same church.
I know. Yeah.
And they're probably funding everybody.
Oh yeah,
it's so corrupt and crazy. So
the Mormon church is pretty corrupt, but that's another story. That's a whole other story.
So they get arrested. Then he gets let out, and then he gets home, and they're at this somewhere, and the cops come again and arrest all 5 of them, and it's just nuts. And they pull his arm out of his socket and shit. It's pretty messed up. But they just on it to arrest this guy.
Well, yeah, and that's where the body cam footage got leaked.
Mm-hmm.
And then they don't know who did it. Then the police tried to redact it, and they couldn't because it's gone. It's in the internet now.
Yeah.
But we don't. Somebody had to have at the police station had to have leaked it.
Yeah, because it's nuts.
But nobody knows who that is still.
No, and so they arrest the kid, and then he gets out, and then they arrest all 5 of them again because they said that he stole the Legos and they were in the house, so they swatted the house.
Oh. Swatting can get you in a lot of trouble. Most judges don't tolerate that shit if you go in front of a judge. Yeah.
There was a whole bunch of cops there.
Yeah, if you illegal swat somebody, you're in serious trouble.
And one of his other friends got arrested before that because for the same shit, and he he's like, give me your phone. He pulled out his phone. He saw that it was on, so he went to lock it, and the cop took the phone from him and said, you're harboring evidence. You can't do that. And it's like, what? No. What are you talking about? That's my private data. It's none of your business, and I'm not harboring any evidence. I was shutting off the phone by turning off the power, so you couldn't open it. No. And so then, after the big arrest, he got out again, because the judge was like, no, I'm not giving him a like $50,000 bail. It went down to like $2,500, so he got out. And they were on their way home, and they were told that there was a warrant out for his arrest in California, and nobody knew what it was for. So they made something else up, because these guys, the Bricks and Minifigs guys, were saying that he threatened to murder the girl. They threatened to bomb, like all this crazy crap that they never did.
Yeah, but that's all hearsay. Like, the way law doesn't work by, I can't just say somebody did something.
Well, that's what the cop is going by.
I know, but like,
this is what this kid's saying. This is what they're saying.
Like, I can't say Joe Smith just threatened to shoot me. I can't do that.
That's why it's corrupt.
I know, but you legally can't do that.
I know.
You can get a lot of trouble for doing that.
The people making those accusations should be arrested.
Yeah.
And held accountable.
Yeah.
But they haven't been. He got arrested.
Oh my God.
So then I think he went to Mexico.
Okay.
And it was hiding in Mexico. So then he was like, oh, I could get in trouble for running to Mexico. So we're not in Mexico. See, we're in Seattle or something like that. And they had like a green screen in front of him, in back of him.
Oh.
But so then the police came out with a thing at a podium where they were like, this is what's going on. Lies. And he's like, we're going to tell you this. He was really talking calm and quietly. It was like an ASMR video.
Freaking creep.
It was really weird. And all the people I was watching that were talking about, like, I got to turn this up. Jesus. It was funny. But, yeah, everything they were saying was, like, from the wrong side. Like, they will not listen to this kid, the Mancells or the kid about this.
Yeah, but obviously he has some money. What does his lawyer say? Has his lawyer made a statement?
Who?
The kid. Does he have a lawyer? Does his lawyer have made a statement?
I don't think he used a lawyer. He was talking to other YouTube lawyers though.
Okay, but I'm sure he had to have had. He's a YouTuber. Is probably pretty famous. Has some money.
You would hope so.
I'm sure he has a lawyer.
He might be not too smart in the cookie jar for that. I don't know, because I don't think he never talked about getting a lawyer.
Yeah.
That I saw. So now I've lost track.
There's a lot a lawyer can do for you.
Oh yeah, no, I know. So he's got a GoFundMe, and it's like up to $450,000, $450,000, more than the Legos were worth.
Okay.
And I'm pretty sure that Bricks and Minifigs has put up a lawsuit towards that.
Okay.
And now the kid came out today, like I told you earlier, and said, this mystery company has served me papers, and I can't talk about it, so I can't even put out the third video to find out what happened. And that's it. It was like a minute long.
Okay.
So, and then the Bricks and Minifigs CEO was on...
well, I know they made a statement that they're going to reimburse the original owner with any money or any missing or product and stuff like that.
Yeah. Because they're just going to make the money back from the lawsuit. There's a lot of shit.
I know that.
I watched a lawyer.
Yeah, but they said they'll give
videos.
back any product, and if they don't have it, they'll give them money back.
Yeah, we'll see. The words he used were very corporate.
Well, yeah,
and very.
Well, yeah, they were written by his corporate lawyers.
It just didn't seem genuine.
Yeah,
it really didn't. So he made an apology video, and he also, basically, like you said, he was saying, "Well, we'll do this. Get a mediator of your choice, and blah 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 blah."
Yeah,
we'll see. But I still think they should be held accountable for what they did. Like, they literally broke the law in so many ways. Basically going, I don't care, we're in charge. You know, they need to be fined.
So the way it usually works is like that was like a local police department, right?
At both locations, yeah.
Okay, so usually what will happen is that the state police, if it's big enough, the state police will get involved and investigate the local.
Well, that's what I was saying. I think either the state.
Well, it doesn't.
The state or the feds need to.
The feds don't get involved unless it goes like it's like super serious. Mm-hmm. But usually it's like state.
Well,
police.
You got to realize it's $200,000. It's not civil. Civil is 10,000. It's more than that.
Yeah.
So this is like, and the fact is, like, they're trying to say, well, it's null and void because we don't really do consignments, even though it's in their paperwork that they can make that decision. Blah, blah,
Yeah.
blah.
But, well, that guy has the original contract, so that's either way. Yeah. It's still under their company name. They're still liable.
Somebody made the thing. So if I rob from a bank $10,000 and leave it at this other location, and then somebody comes in and they find it, and then the police come and they want that money back, it's theirs now. No, the police get that money back and bring it to the bank. Yeah, no, that's no. You can't harbor stolen goods. Exactly.
That's illegal.
Yeah.
You can't do that. You will get a lot. There's people that have. Okay, so people have been frauded out of thousands of dollars with scams and have lost all that money. And because that money was stolen from someone else and given to them, the police still seized all that money.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were scammed out of it, but by someone else.
They should have seized the damn Legos.
But that's not. Well, yeah, the police, the state police should actually come in at this point and seize all the Legos. Mm-hmm. I know. I saw they closed down that location too, the main location.
Yeah, so they can't get the Legos back.
And they fired all the people that were there.
Yes, the Brandon Best and Joshua Jackson were the guys that abruptly took over the franchise on behalf of Bricks and Minifigs when the Gorman family announced they planned to sell the store.
Yeah.
Like, that's how fast. It was like, boom, we're taking it over.
I know, but those people are now gone too.
Yeah, well, now they are.
Yeah.
This started like a year ago.
I know. I'm saying,
and it's still going on now.
Yeah.
Like, I thought it was like, oh, this happened months ago.
Yeah.
No, it started months ago.
But I'm saying the last week they've been fired. That place has been closed. Yeah. All the inventories I'm sure shipped off to a warehouse or something, or other stores.
Could be lost. So the original owners, the Gormans, they also have a GoFundMe, and they've raised $75,000 towards lawyer fees.
Okay.
To be able to sue for what they did, because everything they did was illegal.
Yeah, and if they have that contract, it's pretty cut and dry.
They just basically broke down doors and said, "Fuck you, it's mine."
Yeah, no, it's pretty cut and dry if they have that contract. They're not going to get around that.
Yeah,
they're not getting around that.
So they've been in. It's pretty nuts.
Yeah.
But Reckless Ben has been trying to help that.
No, the name with Reckless Ben. No, he's not. He's doesn't have enough brains to be a lawyer.
Yeah. I'm not quite sure how the lawyer stuff works. He hasn't, like I said, he was talking to lawyers now, but they were YouTube lawyers, so I'm not quite sure if he's doing anything. I'm sure he is now because he's been served, which for what, defamation on their problem.
They're not really gonna. You have to have evidence. Evidence is a big thing.
So he can't. We'll see. I don't know. I hope something happens because I want to know what happened. I want these guys to be reprimanded, like at least a fine. If they don't get arrested, they need to.
And local police to be investigated.
Oh, definitely.
By the state police and be like, hey, what's going on here?
I'm not sure if the ones on video got in trouble. They might be on. They might be on suspension or something. I'm not sure.
Yeah, they could have. Yeah, if that. A lot of people were saying that, but I couldn't find any proof when I was trying to look it up for the body cam footage because that was purely. And if anything, they're probably put on suspension from that department. But the problem with that though is I've seen it happen over and over again, like with small police departments. They'll put somebody on suspension, and then like a half a year later, they'll put them back in without anybody noticing, and then be like, "Oh,
yeah, nobody,
It's like no, you like
they also pulled them over for going through a stop sign, and they stopped it. It's on on the cops' body car footage.
Yeah,
they stopped, and they searched their car. They got dogs there to sniff. So and then they said there was heroin in the car, and the kid's like me, I've never done drugs. I don't drink. What are you talking about?
Oh yes, but wait, I want to watch a lot of live cop shows, and people like no matter like. There's people I've seen stopped completely. Oh, I've never done drugs. Oh, really? Because you got this. There
was nothing in the car.
I know, but like people always say that, no matter if they are or not.
But they're like, "Oh, your eyes are glazed over" and stuff like that. And he's like,
"The dumbest excuse."
My eyes are glossy. Guess what? They're wet.
Yeah. The dumbest excuse I ever heard someone say was, "Oh, these aren't my pants." I just put them on. You just put pants on with drugs in them.
Must have had the drug.
I just pick up some random guys with pants and put them on that has drugs in them.
Okay, did you steal them? Like, did you kill the guy? Wow.
It's the dumbest shit I've ever heard. I was like, what?
So to make this thing go even bigger, the Reckless Ben has got his channel with millions of views on this situation.
Yeah.
And then we got Asmund Gold, we got Penguin, or whatever he goes by. His YouTube is Penguins.
Oh, okay. Anyway.
Then we got Philip DeFranco, I guess Lego Empire, and they're all doing stuff, talking about it and saying that. And then even Bricks and Minifigs wanted that the freaking site that you use to make money for YouTube.
GoFundMe.
No, not the fun thing. Like, we have one. Patreon.
Oh, Patreon. Oh, I know. I saw that Patreon said pull them to fuck off. Pretty much.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, you can shove it.
Yeah.
Not happening.
Yeah.
I don't agree with you. Because they contacted them and wanted to shut it down.
Yeah.
So he's like, nope, not happening. Yeah. Jack Conti. He's like, nope.
Yeah, he's one of the co-owners of Patreon.
But there's a civil rights lawyer analysis, and then Asmund Gold. I don't know who Brixie is. Must be another.
Yeah, because even though it's like worth a lot, that's why I'm saying it's still a civil matter because it's a collectible. It's not. That's why it doesn't matter because it's a rudimentary value. It's a value we put on something, but it's really not worth that.
If it is, then why did he get swatted for stealing them?
No, I know, but I'm saying no.
But
like we put monetary value on something that's actually not worth anything.
Well, yeah, but even if it's that, it's still worth what he paid for it.
Well, yes, which was probably maybe Legos didn't used to be that expensive.
Dude, the amount of Legos this was.
I know. I'm sure it was
the whole store.
Oh, I know. I'm sure it was a lot.
It was a lot.
I'm just saying.
And Star Wars Legos have always been expensive.
No, I remember buying Legos when I was a kid, and it was like $20.
No, bullshit. Like what kind of like a little thing or like actual big things?
They've always been expensive. Like a medium-sized thing.
They've always been expensive.
That's
how
they are
I
now.
Didn't have many.
Not how they are now.
I don't know.
How they are now is like insane.
No, you can get ones for $10 now.
You can get some small
ones for
ones,
$50.
Yeah, but
all the good ones are like $100.
Yeah,
but like even that was only $60. The Game Boy.
Yeah, I know, but like something that small would be only like $20 back in the day.
I don't believe it. Not if it was Nintendo and Game Boy. I don't believe it. Even like a few years ago when the NES came out, that was $200 or something. Yeah. The NES,
I don't know, what was it? That pirate one? I had that when I was a kid, and I think that my parents only paid like $40 for it or something.
I don't know. They've always
that was a pretty big. That was a pretty big one.
I bet there's I guarantee you there's a website for that. But yeah, so then like you said, they released the body cam leak.
Yep.
Because they redacted a whole bunch of stuff and they're not supposed to.
No, you can't redact.
Like, it's to protect the innocent. Of who?
Of who? Yeah. Who?
Yeah. There was no victims.
Yeah.
But so none of that made sense.
The only time they redact, you're allowed to redact, if it's someone was killed in the body cam footage before the family is notified that this person died or whatever, then you can't show it. But after they're notified, it's no longer redacted. But yeah, because you can't. That's evidence.
Oh yeah, H3 had an interview with him too.
Oh wow. Wow, so that's two really big names. Phil DeFranco and H3 are some really big names for reporting on current events and stuff.
And Asmund is huge.
Asmund is okay, but
I know. He's not your side, but he is huge. He's a lot bigger on Twitch.
Yeah,
huge on Twitch. He's one of the big ones.
I know, but a lot of times when I've watched him, he comes across as a rambling homeless man.
Hey, he's smart as fuck though. Okay?
He comes across like, what guy are you even talking about?
I get it.
What the fuck are you talking about?
He's huge and he can get a lot out, and he's got people he can talk to that can help this kid. I'm surprised the big YouTubers didn't donate $100,000 each. Asmund makes millions.
Oh yeah, no, I know. He's a big YouTuber. He owns a computer company too.
Yeah. But
So-
like just on like, because he was talking, he did a podcast with the that guy that does the talks about people's money.
Talks about people's money.
Yeah, they try to get him. He's trying to figure out how to get them out of debt.
Oh,
It's funny as hell. He'd be a real jerk to these people because they're like, "Are you kidding me? You went to McDonald's 47 times last month. You're no wonder you have no money."
Yeah,
stuff like
no
that.
shit.
And he's like going back, and he had a podcast with him. And he's like, because he doesn't spend any money. He really doesn't spend any money. He bought a mid-range Mercedes.
Yeah.
And that's about it. He lives in the home he grew up in.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah.
And that's about it. And he's like, Caleb, his name is. He's like, spend $1 million. Bring your friends somewhere. Do something fun. You're not going to go into debt. You don't have to put yourself into debt and go on my show. You don't have to be audited. But have some fun. Like, live your life. It was funny. It was funny. He's like, But that was Asmongold. But like, it's unreal. And now they're like apologizing and stuff like that. And I think it's too late. I think they may have hurt themselves.
Well, did they hurt the brand?
Well, and the guy, he's got to shave his mustache. He looks like a Snidely Whiplash man.
Oh, but I've seen. No, I know, but lately, like in the last couple of years, that style is actually coming back.
Oh, it's bad.
Yeah, I know.
But I really think that they need to be fined or something. If they don't get arrested, they need to be fined because making false reports several times.
Yeah, no, I've watched cases of people that have swatted people that have went to jail for like 10 years.
Yeah, something has happened.
Yeah. Because it's a serious people have been killed in swatting events. It's a serious offense. It's a super like I watched this one judge lose his mind at this like what do you call it, person that was he was like, you know, people that could have been hurt, like, this is ridiculous. No, we're sending I'm not giving you any leeway. Here you go, 10 years. You're done.
And everything they arrested him for, they didn't have a reason. They're just, you're under arrest because the other people said arrest him.
Yeah, that's illegal. That needs to be investigated.
He's harassing me. I'm gonna end up playing him. Like, no, he said I'm the one of the guys that when he was trying to get served said they're sitting out there. I'm gonna blame him.
Yeah, no, that
what?
That's like, for instance, like that's a big problem with like domestic violence. Someone can't just claim, and a lot of times, obviously, there is a real person that's getting hurt, but just he said, she said is not good enough. That's why a lot of times with domestic violences, they'll go to the scene and they'll arrest both parties. There's no choice. Because they don't know who's lying. So you have to arrest both parties. So if anything, they should have arrested him and the owner.
Yeah.
And said, well, we're going to figure out who's lying.
Yeah. Like, and the biggest reason like I was so entertained by this is because, you know, I've seen personally big companies believe that they're the ones in charge. They're above the law.
Oh yeah, they all do.
And stuff like that. And seeing somebody work to actually make a difference and make something happen to these guys made me seem hopeful. You know? So I was like, oh, maybe somebody will get in trouble for thinking they're above the law when because they're the big guys and they make donations and all that stuff. No. You still have to. What you're doing is wrong.
Oh yeah.
Like, come on. You're gonna make yourself look bad over $100,000 to $200,000. You're a $400 million company.
Yep.
And you're worried about that. You're trying to get Patreon to shut him down. And what are you gonna do? Sue him? What are you gonna sue? They're a $4 billion company. You're done. You know, it's like, come on. It's just very shady. Very shady.
That's been a thing for a very long time. A lot of big companies think they can get away with murder, but our judicial system is not made over. So we have monetary fines toward like legal action. Okay, like that Google case that was a few years ago, they were fined like I think like 300 million or something like that. Whatever it was, it's a drop in the bucket for them. Okay, we need to change our laws in our country so it's not monetary value. Like a court case goes in and you're not paying a fine. It's you're serving time or you're losing your operating license and you're never allowed to do business again.
Or you have to shut your your company down for the next 6 months. 'Cause that'll hurt them. They'll be like, what? Imagine Best Buy. Yeah, you broke the law, man. You can't operate a store for the next 6 months. You're gonna lose $13 billion.
Yeah. Well, no, I would say flat out, because on serious offenses like that, I think their operator license should be pulled in general. Like, no, you're never allowed to open another business again the rest of your life. You're done. Either that or you're gonna go to jail. What do you want?
Yeah. Like, you're wrong.
Like, it shouldn't be, oh, you pay these couple $1 million and you can go walk away. No. Fuck no. That's a load of shit. But that's the problem with our judicial system. It's based off of money, which is the problem.
And I'm pretty sure all those 911 calls are recorded. I wonder if they still have them, or if they redacted them.
Yeah. Like, for instance, like, okay, just on an average, like speeding tickets. If you didn't get a ticket for speeding, because a lot of people don't give a shit. They'll get a ticket, because I've known plenty of people have like 12 tickets and shit. Like, they don't care. They'll pay the fine and just keep on driving the way they want to drive. If every time you got a speeding ticket, they didn't give you like a ticket, be like, oh no, guess what? You have to spend the next 6 weeks in a in a driving course.
What happened to the points or something?
There is points too.
Is there? Well, I know.
But like, if they got rid of all that and then been like, you get caught speeding, well, guess what? You got to spend the next 6 weeks in this driving course. You're not going to do that again.
I think in Florida they did something. No, I don't think. I know. Because in Florida, the highways, at least where I lived, were 70 miles an hour.
Yeah.
And people were going like 90.
Yeah.
So they made a thing. If you're caught speeding over whatever, it might be over 70, it might be 10 miles over. It's something. I don't know if it was like what you said, or if they considered it a felony. I'm not quite sure. I'd have to look it up. But they did something in Florida about speeding.
That's interesting, yeah. But I'm saying, like, it's all monetary value. If people actually, if it interrupted their lives, they would go, oh shit, I'm not doing that again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or after, like, so many times, they already do that. I think it's 6 points actually in our state.
Is it?
Where they pull your license. Or you have to get what the fuck's it called? I knew one person that ever had that because he got caught reckless driving.
Here it is. Drivers in Florida, drivers exceeding the limit by 50 miles an hour or more, or going 100 miles an hour, face mandatory court appearances, heavy fines, and potential jail time.
Well, that's in Rhode Island too.
Is it?
Rhode Island, that's considered reckless driving. They can take your license away right there.
Oh yeah.
They'll take if you're going over 50 miles. They will take your license away.
Oh wow, they have maximum speeds of 80 in some of them. Jesus, yeah. I never. But what was nice about Florida is like where I lived, there was a sign that said if you're going 10 miles and over, 10 miles an hour, 10 to 20, it's this much of a fine. If you're going 20 to 30, it's this much of a fine. So I would just never go over 10 miles an hour.
Yeah, no, you could do that. But yeah, no, that's in Rhode Island. If you're going over 50 miles an hour over the speed limit, it's reckless driving. I think you lose your license mandatory 6 months. And then when you get your license back, you have to get whatever the fuck it's called, the DMC4 insurance thing, whatever, on your license. I forget what the fuck it's called. It's insurance on your license that you have to get through the state.
Through the state. Okay. It's like getting a mortgage license.
Kinda.
Like for a house, because you couldn't put 20% down.
Well, yeah, but this is for like you're paying extra insurance on your license because it's like continuing paying a fine.
Yeah.
Because you fucked up that bad. So yeah, or you can just not have a license. It's your choice.
Yeah.
And you have to do that for whatever the court gives you, how many years or something like that. But yeah, no, they don't take it lightly in Rhode Island either with that.
Yeah, I'm sure.
You're kind of screwed. Granted, I'm saying this, and I know I speed all the time, but that's a whole other.
I try not to go over 10.
Oh.
I try. So real quick, Apple had a keynote. Probably 75% of the time they announced new hardware on this keynote. This year they did not.
It's all AI.
It's all AI.
But it's all stuff they announced prior that's going to be implemented now.
Yeah,
and
it's Google.
This is the dumber thing. Yeah, Google already has it. It's
gonna like use Gemini.
I know. But the dumber thing about it is that, which I was hoping for in the keynote, because I hate the glass theming. Okay,
the liquid glass.
Liquid glass. I hate the liquid glass. So Okay, so the one thing, because you can already do what they said they're going to do. We're going to have a transparency slider. You can already do that.
Yeah.
In the settings. Okay, it's just not right in the front settings.
Yeah.
I want, if at least they took away the borders. Keep the glass all you want, but add the ability to take away the borders.
What borders?
So the glass,
borders
all the glass themes has around the edges has borders. You can't see it always unless it's a transparent widget or a logo. Okay, they all have borders. The reason why, because I like using transparent like widgets that have just like words. There's nothing to them. There's no border around the widgets.
Okay.
So, and the problem is once that was implemented, all these like widgets and stuff that didn't have borders all of a sudden had borders now, and it looks stupid.
Oh, I've never noticed.
And it ruins it.
None of my widgets have.
Like
borders.
the best example right here. Like this is a widget I've been using for a while. This doesn't have borders, but the glass theme puts borders on it, and it looks dumb. It's just supposed to be the numbers there.
Oh, you mean the back? It has the background.
No, well, but you can make the background disappear. You can go into the settings and change that in the accessibility settings. But that border is still there. You can't get rid of it.
Oh, that's something that I could care less about.
Like all I'm asking for is if they just add an option to turn the glass theme off.
Can't you?
No.
Oh, I like the look of it, but
yeah. So they didn't do that. But what's great about Apple, and one of the reasons why I switched, is because they are still supporting the iPhone 11 and the iPhone CE, whatever it is. Yeah, too.
Really?
Yep.
But yeah, that's basically.
Well,
there was a lot of information.
You're not going to find that. You're not going to find that with a Samsung phone. Them supporting it that long.
Not even the. What about Google? I mean, the Google Pixel.
Some of the Pixels are pretty long. They do support them.
Are they like 5 years?
Something like that. But like nothing like Apple. That's the one. They're a shit company that does a lot of shitty things, but they do support their hardware.
But none of the only thing is like, it's all AI and maybe some of that glass stuff. Like, usually when they announce like the new OS, I'm kind of excited for the new features. Is there? Are they going to announce more? I'm hoping. Maybe when they announce the new iPhone.
Probably when they announce new iPhones.
Because I hope there's more. Because
there's going to be that foldable iPhone. That's going to be stupid expensive.
I don't like it. Have you seen it?
Yeah.
It's ugly.
I know. But we'll see.
Like, if it was 16 by 9, but like it's like I don't even know. It's a smaller iPad Mini. It's just I don't like the shape, and I don't think it'll be comfortable in a pocket. Because it's wide.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Okay, everybody, we've reached the end here. We're all waiting for that AI bubble to burst. It's going to burst.
Basically.
Especially now that all these companies are gonna try to go public. It ain't gonna work out the way they think. But we will see. But until next time, with more tech and more topics about gaming, and maybe at some point we'll see a solution to the bricks and minifigs in a just world. But unfortunately, we don't live in a just world right now.
If we hear about it,
until next time,
you'll hear it from us in an update.
Check out so all of you that just went to SoCal Gaming, because SoCal Gaming just wrapped up yesterday. Go check out our video, Retro World Expo. Retro World Expo is coming up. So if you want to know what that is, go check out our video. We did a documentary on what Retro World Expo is, what you could expect from it, from the people, from the makers that have been there. So over the years, go check that video out. And yeah, we'll hope to see you there. Yeah.
So for the latest and greatest in gaming and tech, Tech Bribe Media, everyone. We'll see you next time.